Hey everybody, it's your favorite D-list actor, TJ Wims, episode 91, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. It's March 17th, 2023. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope the microphone is working properly today. I might even scoot in just in case, get you that really up and close there. I don't want that to mess up again. So if you're listening, if someone shows up here listening live and my microphone, if you're not picking it up, it's not recording, or if you can't hear me, let me know so I can get that fixed before we get going too crazy. But it is St. Patrick's Day, so I want to participate. Check out this. I'll pull it back on the light there. That's a Guinness Blonde made in Maryland. How cool is that? A little piece of home, a little Maryland on there. Check out that flag. Is that not the dopest state flag there is? It's just so freaking cool. So let's try this Guinness Blonde made in Baltimore, brewed in Baltimore on St. Patrick's Day. Let's get that a thing. I can hear you, but it keeps going in and out. Let me crank it all the way up. How's that, Shannon? Is that better? Is that working at all? Let me know. Let me know. Ah, man, to watching live, this is a really good beer. Once again, let's pull it back for you guys. The Guinness Blonde from Baltimore. Mad props to Shannon. Thank you, girl. Man, this is actually a really, really, really good beer. Look at that. And my eyes red already. I'm like, wow, that's a tasty, tasty beverage. That is a tasty beverage. Yes, it is. Wow. And if you notice this, maybe you will when you're watching the show, you're like, hey, that looks familiar. That is truly, that's from the old drinking game days back at Beale Air Force Base when we used to go to beer fests and what have you up there in the northern California places up in the woods and go to big brew fests and everything like that. We all carried those. That way, no matter where you went, you could always have your beer. So hopefully, I'm guessing that everyone is out drinking and drinking safe on this St. Patrick's Day, this Friday evening in March. It's beautiful here in Vegas. I believe it was 67 today. The sun was shining, and it has been a bit windy, but there were two absolutely amazing days, and I ran on both of those days. I believe it got up to 73, and it was like barely any wind. I went for a really really long run, so that was really cool. I really like that. Didn't get so yeah, I only got two runs in this week, and yes, Shannon is also drinking a lot tonight. Well, cheers to you, Shannon, and all your friends with you. Yay! All right. Yeah, it is St. Patrick's Day here in Vegas, and man, back in the day, I used to go out do some really awesome bars and do all kinds of cool stuff on St. Patrick's Day. But now I'm chilling. Yeah, no St. Patrick's Day partying for me. Just gonna have a couple beers, hang out here with the fam, probably watch The Mandalorian or watch The Last of Us again and see what we're gonna do. Yeah, my buddy, my little dude, my youngest stepson Alaric is in town for the night, so who knows? We're probably gonna watch a lot of crazy movies, eat lots of crazy food. I know we're gonna get some In and Out. That's our first snack, so look forward to that tonight. Man, uh, still haven't booked any new gigs. I've sent in a ton of submissions, and I'm still stuck at 8 auditions for the year. I did though do two workshops this week, and had a lot of fun doing the workshops. And so what did I do? I signed up for another workshop. So I'm going to be doing another actors workshop, which I'm really, really enjoying these workshops because if I'm not working, I still need to be, practicing and speaking to other actors and things like that. And oh, any of my acting friends out there, hey, I'm always down to grab some coffee. We could write out a skit. I could run lines with you. Whatever you need to do, let me know. I have lots of free time. It is truly, truly a tasty beverage. Yes, 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 yes. So I hope this week you guys were able to catch the Oscars. And man, I was super happy about the Oscars. Heck yeah, let me get the glasses out here. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Absolutely mopped it up. And when I first saw the show, I was absolutely blown away. It was just absolutely fantastically written. The acting was perfect for the way it was written. Yeah, it was just a great story. I love time and space and things like that, and I have all kinds of theories myself and all the stuff that I've read from quantum physics and I have all my beliefs. So yeah, so that for me, that show was just great. The acting was phenomenal. They got Best Picture, they got Best Actress, they got Best Supporting Actor, Best Supporting Actress, Best Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Editing. I mean, they just absolutely just rushed it. That movie instantly. After I was watching, I looked at my wife like, "This is in my top 10." Yeah, seriously, this is. I thought that movie is just that good. It just popped immediately in my top 10. Absolutely fantastic movie. I highly recommend it. I think the beer has already got me going dry mouth. Give me a sec. I don't drink a lot of beer. Draft real quick. Yeah, so that was so fantastic. Such a great film. Best animated was Pinocchio. I definitely want to check that out. I love his work. Uh, All Quiet in the Western Front won Best International and Best Cinematography. That was amazing cinematography. Looking forward to watching that. And Best Actor, Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Brendan Fraser coming in there, getting big and losing all that weight. Good for him, man. So he got Best Oscar. It was so cool to see, where a lot of those actors got their starts, and then this many years later to get the Oscar. That was just so great because a lot of those actors that started, two of them started in the '80s. She actually started in '78. Wasn't that her first Halloween? That was like '78, I believe. Yeah, and here she is in 2023 winning Best Supporting Actress. That's just absolutely amazing. And then Quan, I think he started in. He did one before Indiana Jones. I know that. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, that kid's been in everything. He's an '80s superstar, kid star. And just to be winning it now and Brendan Fraser. Also, with like Encino Man and things like that, The Mummy, back in the day, big time '90s guy. That is just so cool. I was so happy to see who won. I was very happy with all the results. Speaking of results and things that I'm really happy about, it's March Madness, and the single greatest sports tournament is happening right now. That's right, NCAA March Madness is going on right now. Maryland. That's right. Hold on. Shut up. Maryland into the second round. We've got first I got to get shot Maryland, but we will be playing Alabama, who in our bracket is number 1, and we are number 8. Let's get it, Maryland. But my favorite thing about the tournament is, of course, upsets. I love, especially college football when a small team wins. That's what I love about this tournament is that so many tiny teams, teams you may not have even heard of, get a chance to play teams that everybody knows. And it was awesome because Princeton beat Arizona, which is a huge upset. I mean, but Princeton is a known school, but Furman beat Virginia, and that's what I'm talking about. Two big upsets yesterday. No big upsets so far today. There's still a few games going on. So there's still a chance that there could be some upsets, but it's not looking that way so far. But yes, I will definitely be watching this tournament every single day. I love college basketball, especially. Hold on, I think I have a burp. There it is. I was able to control it. I love me some college basketball. Maryland making it to the second round. Very happy about that. Even a local college, Grand Canyon University made it, and that's a really small school. Good. I'm glad you're going to win some money this year in the bracket. One year, I was in Korea. I think it was my second year in Korea. It was 2003. I think it was 2003. And I won my way into the final bracket. You put your name down and you end up lining up with the team. And I ended up getting Marquette. And that was when Marquette made their big run to the so I ended up winning a lot of money in the pool because Marquette just kept making it to the next level, making it to the next level. So I ended up winning a ton of money. Right? I believe for the rest of the year while I was there, because they just opened the steakhouse there, I pretty much ate free for the rest of the year because I had made so much money from the tournament from Marquette going through the Final Four. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So I'm always rooting for Marquette, and they won. So that's cool. They're going around too. They made me a lot of money. I love making me some money on some basketball. All right, now we've got past this first pot. Happy St. Patty's Day, and on to the first segment of our show, the social media segment, because we're not just here on YouTube, which is an absolutely amazing apparatus. It's so fantastic to be able to come on here anytime and just do whatever you want to do. It is absolutely fantastic. This is the 91st episode of my show. I love coming on here and doing it. I have 128 amazing subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on here and checking out my show during the week. But like I said, this is not the only place I am. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at TJWIMZ. I'm on LinkedIn and Facebook at TJWIMBS, like bullshit or bullshiza. And my IMDb is imdb.me/TJWIMBS, like bullshit or bullshiza. Also, feel free to tell a friend, come through, subscribe, like, comment. We always appreciate it, and we do live chat all the time with Shannon. Is all the way across the country, and she is live chatting right now with me. We're both having drinks on St. Patrick's Day. You gotta love technology. IMDb acting numbers are down, and so are the numbers for the show. But you know that's the way it goes in the business. And IMDb numbers, that's big, crazy jumps. But hey, there are some new things up on my social medias. Excuse me, almost burped again. Yes. Yeah, all kinds of new stuff up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So go check those out. We got some new posts. Nothing new up on YouTube just yet. And if you haven't had a chance to watch Dark Ops episodes 1 and 2, go onto my Twitter, scroll down on my page, find the one with the Wicked Panda on there. You're going to see Tego.com. Go to Tego. We've got episodes 1 and episodes 2. You can stream them for free. Check them out. Go check them out. I would really appreciate it. And I would love your feedback and your thoughts on everything. From everything from my acting to the production value to just like your overall thoughts on the show and the characters and the writing and everything else. I would love to hear feedback on that. I always do appreciate that. And if you guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing my Wolverine Lost Chapters shirt. Wolverine Lost Chapters was the very first movie show, whatever you want to call it, that I ever did in my life. I played 3 different characters, and I believe that it's still up on YouTube, right here on YouTube. Wolverine Lost Chapters. If you haven't seen that, that is my acting and stunt debut, because like I said, I played 3 different characters and I have 2 fights. So yeah, interactions. My first gig. I also have at least 13 lines. So yeah, interact with the lead, and I am the antagonist, and I start the melee, if you will. The other 2 characters you may not recognize me, but hey, so you can find me. It could be a cool, fun game in this draft. Sure, for which one? What show? You gotta tell me what show, and I can try to guide you in the right direction. I got this, when we shot the show, so I couldn't tell you this one. But if you go, maybe go click on the show, and the writer or the director, his information might be on there. You might be able to get it through him. Could be. I don't know. And then Night Studios, where I do we shot Ransom, Dark Ops, and Scorched Earth. They have merchandise. So yeah, if you go to Night Studios, they have lots of merchandise. Everything, coffee mugs, the hoodies, in fact, I have one of their hats right here. I got the trucker hat from Night Studios. I'm a trucker. There it is. The trucker hat, Night Studios. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff, man. I gotta get me one of them hoodies though. I mean, who doesn't love a hoodie? Right? You know? That's not hoodie. All right, let's switch it down. And let's move on to our second named segment of the show, TJ's Hollywood Seconds. You've probably heard this before. I'm going to tell you again. You'll like to. Man, I just heard some absolutely terrible news it wasn't but a couple hours ago. If you guys are John Wick fans, you guys watch The Wire, Lance Reddick passed away at 60, man. It's crazy. That dude looked like he was in phenomenal shape. That was a good looking dude for 60 years old, man. Yeah, man. Lance Reddick, man. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I mean, wow. Dude from John Wick and The Wire and everything else. The dude's been in so many things. What a phenomenal actor, man. Just a great actor. That just sucks. Damn. I'm definitely going to go see John Wick in the theater. Damn. Barry season 4 trailer is out and it looks pretty dark. I'm digging it, like dark. So yeah. Still crazy. All up in my Love Island UK. Episode 52, I believe I'm on, or I just finished. That means they're getting really close to the end because I believe the longest they've ever had before that was 55 episodes. They just eliminated 2 couples, so that means they're going to be getting really close to those final dates. So we're getting close. I don't really have a super favorite couple, but I think the strongest one would be Tom and Sammy. Yeah, and I think they're probably also the most attractive couple. But yeah, that would be the top couple who I'm going for the win. Finally finished The Last of Us, and man, wow, what a phenomenal job on that show. The writing, everything. I was so impressed with the fact that you've got these creatures that you created, right? But they're not using them like overkill with them. Like, it's nothing. It's not just all monsters. Rah, 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 rah. It's just like, man, just 2 great actors just going through this stuff, and it's just wow, that's awesome. Well done. And I'm looking forward to season 2 as soon as I finish with the second video game. I believe that's how it works. It's a video game movie, so really excited about that, and how cool would it be to work on that set with those 2 amazing actors. Wow. Speaking of that one amazing actor, yeah, Pedro. Well, Mando. All caught up on Mando right now, and yeah, the first 2 episodes of The Mandalorian this year are already better than all of last season. You can fight me on it if you want to, but that's how I feel. Mandalorian season 3 is looking amazing. I'm all caught up. I can't wait to see the rest of it. Now I know I told you guys earlier that I'm gonna have to audition some new shows because Last of Us is over, so now I gotta bring in a new show because The Mandalorian is one of those weekly ones. So I usually bring in a show that's already completely out, and then just watch it when I can. Try to watch a little bit, maybe half an episode a night. So I was going to audition 3 new shows, and the first one I auditioned was 1883. I wrote 1886 on this wrong. It's just 1883. It's the prequel to Yellowstone. Now, I watched the first 5 episodes of Yellowstone before. Couldn't get into it. Apparently, I'm the one person on the planet that couldn't get into it. But I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give these prequels a try. I'm going to give each one of these 3 shows 1 episode, and then whichever one it is, that's the one I'll start with. So we watched 1883, and the opening scene with Sam Elliott. Wow. Freaking wow. Sam Elliott fucking destroys it. I mean, he fucking absolutely crushes it. Sam Elliott, you are amazing. Immediately addicted to the show. That opening scene did it for me. I'm going to completely watch that all the way through. What's up, Dave? Holy shnikes. What are you doing on the social medias, brother? That's crazy to see you on here. Happy to see you. We got 4 watching live. So yes, 1883, Sam Elliott's opening scene, the emotion, man, absolutely blown away. We squad up. Well, my goodness, everybody up on here. I was just so impressed. And then in the middle of the first episode, Tom Hanks is in a flashback playing a Union like general or something. I'm like, what? Like everybody's in this. And then episode freaking two, Billy Bob Thornton plays this marshal that does not play games. This is the hardest cat I've seen in a minute. And Billy Bob just knocks it out of the park. Oh, that's awesome, bro. Sedona. Nice, 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 nice. Yes, that's the one with Tim McGraw. But man, those 3 actors just coming in and just like whoa! I was absolutely blown away. I'm completely addicted to 1883. I will be watching that all the way through. As soon as I'm done with that, 1923 will be after that. And of course, after I finish Love Island UK, I will move on to Love Island Australia because I gotta have my little background show. It's just something I gotta do in place of the serious shows. Cheers to David. Mel. Cheers. Shannon. Oh my god, I have to watch it. Yeah, the show's fantastic. I was blown away. I knew Sam Elliott was in it. I knew there was a bunch of like country music stars. That's it. I had no idea about Tom Hanks. I had no idea about Billy Bob, and their small roles that they played so far. Like just you're like, these are why these actors are so great, and I see why they want to be on the show because it's actually it's very very impressive. Now, what I'm thinking is this could happen. If I love 1883, which I'm already in love with it, and then 1923, and then maybe because I now understand the backstory to Yellowstone, I may now enjoy Yellowstone because I'll have all that coming before it. So it may change my outlook on the show and give it a new, fresh start, which is cool because you really get to do that. Much love, Dave. Much love. You rarely get to do that. So to start a show and not really care for it, but then watch a prequel and be like, yo. So now I'm like, well, there's a chance I might watch Yellowstone again. And if it's true with who's going to be taking over Yellowstone, then I definitely want to see it. Hey, Mel, how is the editing coming for Red Sands? I heard that you were running that, sir. Just want to get something straight from you. Tell me how it's going. Is it all set? Is it ready? Is it more movie, would you say? Or do you think it's still better to split it up? Done. Boom. He said it's done. It's done right there. All right, man. I'm saying Tubi. I would love to see me some Tubi. We probably should have a producer meeting soon with everybody, and we should probably chop that up and figure out what we want to do now that it's all done, man. Since Mel came in and saved the day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to take a step back and go, "Hey, no, you saw this from the outside. Here, you maybe you yeah," and boom, that's how it happens sometimes. Uh, heck yeah, man! Are you kidding me? Oh man, I would love to be on one of those old timey Western time period shows. But the only problem with that is the amount of makeup, right? We definitely got to have that meeting. The amount of makeup that they have to do to cover me up because that's the only problem with the time period piece is that I would have to be completely covered all the time because yeah, unless it's like the time period is like post-apocalyptic, then hey, tattoos away, baby, tattoos away. But yeah, I would love to be in an old western show. I would love to try to come in there with some kind of southern draw, and be a fast shooting, quick talking. That would be. I think that would be fun. Or to get shot. Oh, didn't fall off the building. And riding horses and falling off horses. Falling off horses is very very dangerous, but done right, it can be done safely. Yes, definitely up there. Let's go ahead and let the universe know. Yes, I would like to be in the Western this year. You know what? I'm going to be in the Western this year. Anyway, that's how it works, I believe. All right, guys. I think we've covered everything from St. Patrick's Day to Sam Elliott's performance to the internet and March Madness with Maryland going to round two, facing Alabama, drinking some Maryland beer, Baltimore Guinness Blonde. What? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Happy March. Happy 2023. Let me give thanks. Honest day. Love you guys. Have a great one. Peace. I'm out this. What?